it's season 4, right, of Reinventing the Meal. We're kicking the season off with a Philly classic. We're making Philly cheesesteaks today, but we're not making the Philly cheesesteaks you're probably thinking of. We're not doing the steak and cheese whiz type deal. We're doing the Italian style with broccoli rabe, provolone, and then the steak, and you'll see what goes into that today. It's pretty self-explanatory. So we're gonna use a French baguette. I'm pretty sure they just use hoagie rolls in Philly, but I like French baguettes, so I'm gonna use that. You're gonna need a ribeye steak or something equivalent, some broccoli rabe, and for those of you that don't know, broccoli rabe is just baby broccoli. You'll need some garlic, some provolone cheese, and a white onion. The prep is super easy here. You're literally just gonna chop up half of your white onion. You're not gonna dice it. I just cut it into small ribbons, as you can see, like here. And then for the broccoli rabe, you are just gonna cut off the butt ends of those, just because the butt ends of like any broccoli or vegetable like that, if you cook it, it gets a little tough and it's not too enjoyable to eat. So we're gonna put some olive oil in a pan and load up on our garlic. We really want some super garlicky broccoli rabe here, so load up on the garlic, wait until that's aromatic and you can smell how wonderful the garlic is, and then you're going to add in your broccoli rabe. You're gonna cook that until it shrinks a bit. I went and did a steaming method between sauteing it just because that helped get it cooked all the way through. I added some salt and some pepper, and I also added a little bit of red pepper flakes just so there was a little bit of punch in there somewhere. And once you can feel that the broccoli rabe is tender to the touch, you are going to take that out of the pan and set it aside. From here, we're gonna go ahead and cut up our steak. It does help if you put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes to an hour beforehand, because it makes the steak stiff and like easy to cut into ribbons. Mine thawed out too quickly while doing the video, so I had a little more of a difficult time. This is gonna be your steakums, if you will, except with ribeye. It's way better than the fake shit. But before we put the steak in the pan, we are gonna saute those onions first in the olive oil. We're gonna wait until they're nice and soft and translucent, and then we're gonna add in our ribbon strips of ribeye. You're gonna cook that steak to your desired temperature. I would just keep in mind that the final step of this is to broil the sandwich, so it will cook a little bit extra after that, just something to be wary of. But anyways, once your onions and your steak, once that mixture is ready, you're gonna set that aside and we're ready to assemble. Get your bread or your baguette, and on one side, you're gonna load up on the broccoli rabe, and then on the other side, you are gonna load up on the steak and onions. And after all, this is a cheesesteak, so we're definitely, oh, excuse me. And after all, this is a cheesesteak, so we're definitely gonna double up on that provolone. Once your two sides are ready, you're gonna go ahead and put that in your oven to broil, and that is gonna make the cheese all nice and melty and perfect. Again, pro tip, do not walk away when your oven is broiling something, because you will burn it. You need to keep an eye on it. Once you see that your cheese is nice and melty and perfect, you are gonna combine those two sides and marry them together. And then right before you, you have your beautiful Italian style Philly cheesesteak. I feel like I should put my hair up for this, but it's already too late. Oh yeah, this is fire. You got that crunchy and that garlicky broccoli rabe. You got the smokiness of that provolone cheese. And of course you have the tender bits of the ribeye in there. I think this might be one of my new favorite sandwiches. I'm not even kidding. Yo, you guys in Philly know what you're doing, because this is really fucking good. Yo, I really highly recommend you make this. This is hearty too. This is a big boy. You eat this and you set for like 6 hours. I'm so glad that sandwiches like that exist, because my life feels way more complete now. Again, I really highly recommend you make this. This is a really satisfying sandwich in so many ways. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.